Let's be real, love handles are stubborn. No matter how much you diet or train, they just don't seem to go away. But here's the truth no one tells you. It's not just about doing more crunches or starving yourself. If you've been struggling to lose fat, the problem isn't your effort, it's your strategy. Most people make the same mistakes over and over, wasting time on workouts that don't work and diets that set them up for failure. But today, that changes. In this video, I'm breaking down the exact 5-step plan that actually works. No gimmicks, no fluff, just proven techniques to burn fat and get a slim waist once and for all. So stick with me till the end, because by the time this video is over, you'll have everything you need to make a real and rapid transformation. Let's get started. In our first tip, we'll cover the most important step to lose love handles: creating a sustainable caloric deficit. Everyone wants to burn fat and get a slim waist, but most people go about it the wrong way. The secret? Eating fewer calories than you burn. It sounds simple, but many people mess this up. Before slashing calories randomly, the first step is to calculate your total daily energy expenditure. This gives you an estimate of how many calories your body needs daily. From there, aim for a 300-400 calorie deficit per day. This is the sweet spot to lose fat while keeping your metabolism happy. But don't worry, you won't have to starve yourself or make drastic changes to your routine. Now, the key is to focus on nutrient-dense foods that keep energy levels high while helping you lose love handles effectively. A high-protein diet with foods like chicken, fish, eggs, and Greek yogurt helps preserve muscle mass while you burn fat. Healthy fats like avocados, nuts, and olive oil keep hormones balanced, while complex carbs like quinoa, sweet potatoes, and vegetables provide lasting energy. This isn't about eating less. It's about eating smarter. When you make the right food choices, you'll naturally feel fuller, more energized, and see results faster. But what about the foods that make love handles stick around? Processed and sugary foods are the biggest culprits. They spike insulin, making fat loss harder. That daily soda, it's keeping that belly fat right where it is. The fix? Swap sugary drinks for zero-sugar soda, water, green tea, or black coffee. And instead of eating salty or sweet snacks, opt for snacks rich in fiber or protein, such as nuts, papaya with oats, whey protein, or berries. Want an easy meal plan? Scrambled eggs with spinach for breakfast, grilled chicken with quinoa for lunch, and salmon with roasted sweet potatoes for dinner. Simple, delicious, and effective. Now that we've got nutrition covered, let's move on to the next step, because food alone won't get rid of love handles. Now, let's talk about the second key to losing love handles: strength training and core focus. You might think endless crunches will burn fat around your waist, but here's the truth. Spot reduction is a myth. If you want to lose love handles, you need a full-body approach that builds muscle and increases metabolism. Strength training is the best way to do this. Focus on compound exercises like deadlifts, squats, pull-ups, and overhead presses. These engage multiple muscle groups and force your body to burn more calories. Aim for 3 to 4 strength training sessions per week to maximize results. And don't worry, lifting weights won't make you bulky. It'll actually help you get a slim waist by replacing fat with lean muscle. Now, let's talk about the core, because even though you can't spot reduce, you can strengthen your obliques and abs to define your waistline as you burn fat. The best core exercises? Hanging leg raises, Russian twists, and bicycle crunches. These target the obliques and give your midsection that sculpted look. Want even more impact? Side planks and cable wood choppers are killer for building core strength and stability. And here's a pro tip. If you want real definition, don't just do bodyweight ab exercises. Add resistance. Weighted crunches and cable twists will give you that deep, shredded look. The best part? Strength training speeds up fat loss even when you're not working out. That's because more muscle means a higher resting metabolism, meaning you'll burn calories even while watching Netflix. And when combined with the right nutrition, this is a game changer for anyone looking to lose love handles fast. But there's one more piece of the puzzle that makes fat loss even more effortless: movement outside the gym. Let's dive into that next. Now, let's move on to the third key to losing love handles: increasing daily movement and cardio. Most people think fat loss happens only in the gym, but the truth is, what you do outside your workouts matters just as much. This is where NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, comes in. Basically, all the movement you do outside structured exercise. The more you move throughout the day, the more calories you burn without even realizing it. Simple things like taking the stairs instead of the elevator, walking an extra 10-15 minutes after meals, and standing instead of sitting for long periods can make a huge difference. And if you can, aim for 10,000 plus steps a day. It's one of the easiest ways to burn fat without extra effort. Now let's talk cardio, because when it comes to losing love handles, you need a mix of both steady state, LISS, and high-intensity, HIIT training. If you prefer something low impact, incline walking on a treadmill for 30-45 minutes is an excellent way to stay in a fat-burning zone without stressing your joints. But if you want faster results, short bursts of HIIT workouts, like sprints, jump rope, or rowing machine intervals, will torch calories in a fraction of the time. The best approach? Combine both. Use steady-state cardio on recovery days and throw in high-IIT sessions 2-3 times a week for maximum fat burn. The bottom line? The more you move, the easier it is to lose fat and get a slim waist. And the best part is, it doesn't have to feel like a chore. Find activities you enjoy. Maybe it's playing sports, biking, hiking, or even dancing. Anything that keeps you active and burning calories. And remember, consistency beats intensity. It's not about doing extreme workouts for a week, but about making small, sustainable changes that keep the fat off for good. In our fourth tip, let's unlock another powerful fat-burning strategy: optimizing sleep and stress management. Most people focus only on diet and training, but here's what they don't realize. Poor sleep and high stress levels can completely sabotage fat loss. When you don't get enough rest, your body produces more cortisol, the stress hormone that triggers fat storage, especially around the waistline. That's why even if you're eating right and working out, love handles might still stick around if your sleep is all over the place. The fix? Prioritize at least 7-9 hours of quality sleep per night. And no, scrolling through your phone in bed doesn't count. Try setting a regular bedtime, avoiding blue light before sleep, and keeping your room cool and dark for deeper, more restorative rest. Now let's talk about stress, because if you're constantly overwhelmed, your body holds on to fat like it's preparing for survival mode. The best way to combat this? Daily stress management techniques. Meditation, deep breathing, and even just taking 10 minutes to unplug can help lower cortisol levels and put your body in a fat-burning state. And if you want something more active, low-intensity activities like yoga, light stretching, or walking in nature can work wonders. Managing stress isn't just about feeling better. It's about giving your body the environment it needs to lose fat effectively. And here's something most people never consider: stress eating. When you're stressed, your brain craves high-calorie comfort foods, which leads to mindless snacking and, you guessed it, stubborn love handles. To stop this cycle, start by identifying your triggers. Are you reaching for junk food when you're bored, anxious, or frustrated? Replace that habit with something productive, like drinking a glass of water, going for a walk, or keeping healthy snacks like whey protein or Greek yogurt within reach. The goal? Make fat loss effortless by aligning your lifestyle with your goals. But there's still one more trick that can supercharge your results. Let's get into it next. Now, in our fifth tip, we'll explore one of the most underrated fat-burning strategies: boosting metabolism naturally. If you've ever felt like your metabolism is too slow to lose love handles, you're not alone. But the good news? You can speed it up naturally with a few simple tweaks. First, let's talk about protein, because it does more than just build muscle. Eating high-protein meals increases the thermic effect of food, meaning your body burns more calories digesting protein than carbs or fats. Aim for 25-30 grams of protein per meal from foods like chicken, eggs, fish, and Greek yogurt to keep your metabolism revved up all day long. And if you're struggling to get enough, a scoop of whey protein in a smoothie is an easy fix. Another metabolism-boosting hack: cold exposure and caffeine. Studies show that drinking black coffee or green tea can increase calorie burn by up to 10% for several hours, making them great pre-workout choices. And if you really want to go the extra mile, try cold showers or ice baths. They activate brown fat, a type of fat that burns calories to generate heat. Sounds crazy, but athletes and celebrities swear by it. And even if ice baths aren't your thing, simply turning the shower cold for 30 seconds at the end can give your metabolism a quick jolt. Now let's talk about meal timing. Many people snack all day long, keeping their insulin levels constantly high, which makes fat loss harder. Instead, try eating in a structured way, either by spacing meals 3-4 hours apart or experimenting with intermittent fasting, like a 12-14 hour overnight fast. This helps your body tap into stored fat for energy, making it easier to burn fat and get a slim waist without obsessing over every calorie. Remember, fat loss is all about working smarter, not harder. And when you combine these metabolism-boosting techniques with everything else we've covered, those love handles don't stand a chance. And since we're talking about losing fat, you need the recent content I brought about new studies that accelerate your body fat burning and make you look ripped in just a few weeks. All with scientific basis, real tests on hundreds of clients who approved the method, and a detailed step-by-step guide to make you burn a lot more calories in a short time. Take advantage and check out the video I left here on the left side of the screen, and get in the best shape with my tips really aimed at helping you completely, because I was once a person who needed help, and I know how important this is for our well-being and quality of life.